What if I told you that what you re-seeing today in gold and silver is not just another price spike, not another headline, but a warning signal that most Americans will only understand after it's too late? Gold crossing the $5,000 mark is not normal. Silver gaining momentum like this is not random. And if you're still thinking this move is driven by hype or short-term speculation, then stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why this moment could change the financial future of millions of people, and why smart money is already positioned while the public is still distracted. Right now, as you're watching this, gold has officially surged past levels that many so-called experts said would never happen in our lifetime. $5,000 was once a joke number, a fantasy, something people laughed at on financial TV. And yet, here we are. At the same time, silver is no longer quietly lagging behind. It's moving with strength, volume, and urgency, signaling that something much bigger is unfolding beneath the surface of the global financial system. Before we go any further, take 2 seconds to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It massively helps get this information out to more people who need to see it. This is Silver Shockwave, and on this channel, we don't just talk about prices, we talk about what those prices are really telling you. And trust me, what they're telling you right now is loud. Here's the key thing most people are missing. Gold doesn't move like this unless confidence is breaking somewhere else. Gold doesn't suddenly jump to historic levels because things are going great. It moves when trust starts to crack. Trust in currencies, trust in debt, trust in government's ability to control what's coming next. Gold is not celebrating prosperity. Gold is reacting to fear, risk, and reality. Now think about the timing. Inflation never truly went away. It was rebranded. Debt levels are exploding. Interest payments alone are becoming unmanageable. The dollar is still being printed faster than real value is being created. And globally, central banks are buying gold at a pace we haven't seen in decades. Not selling, not hedging. Buying. Quietly, consistently, and aggressively. Ask yourself this. If the system is so strong, why are central banks running toward gold instead of away from it? Silver, meanwhile, is telling its own story. Silver is not just a monetary metal, it's an industrial metal. It's used in solar panels, electric vehicles, medical equipment, military tech, and advanced electronics. Demand is rising from both sides at the same time. Investment demand and industrial demand are colliding. And unlike paper assets, silver cannot be printed. For years, silver was suppressed, ignored, and dismissed as boring. But that's exactly why this move matters. Silver doesn't explode quietly. When it finally moves, it tends to shock people. That's why this channel is called Silver Shockwave, because when silver wakes up, it doesn't send polite signals, it sends waves. What you're seeing now is momentum building, not peaking. This is not a blow-off top. This is a transition. Institutions are positioning, large players are hedging systemic risk. And retail investors, the everyday Americans, working paycheck to paycheck, are still being told to focus on stocks, crypto hype, and short-term distractions. Let's be very clear. This is not about getting rich overnight. This is about protection, preservation, survival of purchasing power. When gold moves like this, it's screaming that something is wrong under the hood of the economy. And silver amplifies that message because it exposes shortages, supply constraints, and real-world demand stress. Another thing nobody wants to talk about is confidence. Once confidence breaks, it rarely comes back smoothly. It cracks suddenly, then spreads quietly. People don't wake up one morning and panic all at once. First, they ignore, then they rationalize, then they rush. Gold at $5,000 is no longer a warning, it's confirmation. If you think this move is done, ask yourself why physical premiums are rising, why delivery delays are increasing, why inventory numbers don't line up with paper trading volumes. The paper market says one thing, the physical market whispers another, and when those two worlds disconnect, history tells us which one wins. Silver's strength right now is especially important. Silver tends to lag gold early, then outperform later. It's more volatile, more emotional, and more explosive. That's why it gets ignored until it can't be ignored anymore. When silver starts moving with confidence, it usually means the system's stress is deep, not temporary. This isn't about fear-mongering. This is about pattern recognition. Every major financial reset in history was preceded by precious metals sending signals first. Not stocks, not bonds, metals. They move before headlines catch up. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Most Americans will only pay attention once prices are already far higher. They'll ask, why didn't anyone warn us? But the warning is happening right now, in real time, on charts, in vaults, and in central bank balance sheets. That's why channels like Silver Shockwave exist. Not to hype, not to panic, but to connect dots that mainstream media refuses to connect. Because once the story becomes mainstream, the opportunity to prepare is already gone. We're entering a phase where volatility becomes normal, where stability is the illusion, where real assets matter more than promises. Gold crossing $5,000 isn't the end of the story. It's the beginning of a new chapter. And silver's momentum suggests that chapter is going to move fast. If you're still watching this, it means you understand that something big is happening. You're not here for entertainment, you're here for clarity. And clarity right now means recognizing that this market move is not about speculation, it's about protection against what's coming next. As we move forward, watch how governments respond, watch how policies change, watch how narratives shift, and most importantly, watch how precious metals behave when confidence wavers again, because it will. Before you go, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss what comes next. Drop a comment below and tell me what you think this move in gold and silver really means. Is this just the beginning, or are we already late to the party? And if you found value in this breakdown, share this video with someone who needs to see it, because information like this only matters if it spreads before it's too late. This is Silver Shockwave. Stay alert, stay prepared, and I'll see you in the next one.